This is a Learn and Comment instructional video. This video is to accompany a workshop that was done on mobile devices. Let's start by looking at how to browse the internet on a mobile device. Now you can go ahead and you can open up a web browser. In this case I'm going to use Chrome. And this works exactly the same as Chrome that is installed on a desktop. Now this website is a website that accompanies this video and the workshop, and if you click right below here there's a link to it. But to navigate, you just click on the search bar and you type in any address you want to go to. Again, this works exactly the same as if you were on your computer. Now here it gets a little different. Because this is a mobile device, it's a little hard to see some of the small text at the bottom of the page. You can simply zoom in on the page by putting two fingers on the screen and pulling them apart. And then you can click your finger and leave it on the page, and you can slide around and you can look around different parts of the page. To zoom back out, just put two fingers on and push them back together. This way you can zoom in and out of the page and you can see everything that you're trying to look at. This also helps if you're trying to select something on a page that's kind of small. So like if I want to use a search box in the corner, I can zoom all the way in and then click on the search box. And automatically my keyboard's brought up and I can type in my search topic. As you can see, as I'm typing, my keyboard is predicting what word I'm typing. This will help you with spelling, or in the case of some longer words, you can just select it with only spelling part of the word. This makes your searching a little bit quicker. You just go ahead and click go or enter to enter your search. And then you're on the new web page here, same thing, you can scroll around with your finger going up and down, and you can zoom in and out if you want to select a particular link. It all works pretty well. As I mentioned, this works the same as if you were on your computer. So at the very top there's back buttons, there's forward buttons, there's refresh the page, as well as you can add favorites with a little star, and then you have your internet options menu here. The next thing I'm going to show you is email on a mobile device. Now here I have my work email set up on a little widget right on my main screen. I can just click on it and here I have access to my inbox with all my different folders and all my different emails. From the main screen I can also click on an individual email to open that up directly without having to go through the menu. The cool thing of also setting up your email on your mobile device is that you can have your calendar in there. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my calendar. And the calendar on my mobile device here automatically syncs up with my Outlook calendar. So any changes I make on my computer are automatically put onto my mobile device here. And this has my entire calendar for the entire year on here, and I can browse day to day by just selecting it and see everything that's going on. Now these two things I just showed you are ways to absorb content on a mobile device. Now I'm going to show you how to generate content on a mobile device, as well as syncing up with your computer. First here, we're going to look at Google Drive. So I'm just going to open up a Google Drive folder that I installed on my computer from the internet, as well as the Google Drive app that I installed on my mobile devices. And you can see here that they all have the exact same list of documents. This is because Google stores these online, and when I open up the app on the mobile devices, it downloads the item quick, and the computer automatically syncs up to the internet every couple seconds. Looking through here quick, you can see it's the exact same document on three different screens, two mobile devices and my computer screen. Now I'm just going to look at my computer screen because it's the biggest and it'll be the easiest to show you some of the features on. Now the nice thing about Google Documents here is that you have the options to add comments and share your files with other people. So if I click on share, I can share this via email, Twitter, Facebook, or I can just type an email address and send it to somebody. Now if I share this with someone else, like I shared this with another account that I have, it allows both people to edit the document even at the exact same time. So let me go ahead and open this document up from a different Google account. And you can see here, this is a different account, and I can just go to items that are shared with me, and now I have access to the exact same spreadsheet that was shared with me from a different account. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here, and if you look back on my desktop, it now shows that someone else is viewing this document with me at the exact same moment. Now this is a pretty cool feature. Here I can use the built-in chat, and I can talk back and forth with all the people working on the same project. Like I said, this works on a computer, it works on mobile devices, so I can be at home working on this while my partner who we're making the presentation with is at campus on their iPad or Android device, and we can be getting stuff done. If you look on the computer screen here, you can see there's this little reddish pink box here. That is showing you exactly what your partner is currently clicked on. So if they're working on a particular spot on this spreadsheet, I can see exactly where they're working. And on their screen, they see a little green square there to where I'm working. Now all the changes done on Google Drive are instant. So the moment I type something, it's instantly saved, and the other person can instantly see it, and vice versa. Now if I'm working on this project by myself and I want to remind myself to do something later, or if you're working with someone that's not online at the moment, you can leave what are called comments. These work exactly the same as like a status update on your Facebook. You leave a message on the actual document, and then when someone else logs in to view it, they can see all the messages you left and they can reply to them. They can give suggestions to a question you ask, or they can mark it as that they've done it and that it's taken care of. So if you ask them to change a text box on a comment, they can do that, and then they can mark that it's been taken care of, and you get an email letting you know that that stuff's been done. Now like I said, this comment system works great if you're working in a group and you're not online at the same time. It's also nice so that if I'm on campus with my tablet and I'm working on whatever presentation, I go ahead and save it and I want to remember to do something. Once I get home, I open up the same document on my home computer. I can view all the comments and see what I reminded myself I need to do once I get home. A similar system to Google Drive is SkyDrive. This is through Microsoft, and I will mention that with your student email, you have a free 25 gigs of storage, which is pretty cool. So SkyDrive works the same way. I install a folder on my computer from the website, and you can install the mobile app on all your devices, and this automatically syncs up all the exact same files on all the different devices. And I'm going to start by opening up a PowerPoint here. Now when I open something from this folder, the folder works exactly the same way as any other spot that I store information on my computer. And this opens up in regular PowerPoint. I can go ahead and type out anything I want to do in this slide, any animations, transitions, stuff like that, and I can save it. The difference is when I save it here, it's automatically uploaded to the internet, which I can then open up on one of my mobile devices. So here I'm going to use my cell phone quick and open up the exact same PowerPoint slide. And here you can see on my cell phone, it pulls up the exact slide with my changes made. But now let's jump to the SkyDrive website, and I can show you a really cool feature that you don't get anywhere else on any of the other systems I'm going to show you. So you can just go to the website, skydrive.com, and you can log in with your SkyDrive account. And now I have access to all the files that are saved on both my home computer in the folder and on my mobile devices. So if I'm borrowing a computer or I log on to one of the computers here on campus, I don't have to install anything. I can go ahead and just log on to the website, and I still have access to every file I have saved on my SkyDrive account. Now this is a really cool part. I'm going to open up my exact same slide that I created on my computer, but when I open it up from the website, I can actually open it up on a web version of PowerPoint. This means that I can work on PowerPoint slides, Excel sheets, and Word documents without having to have Microsoft Office installed. So if I'm on campus using the installed software here to make a PowerPoint slide, I can save it on SkyDrive. I can go home to where I don't even have PowerPoint installed and continue working on it over the web. SkyDrive has a bunch of really cool features. I can see all the PCs that I have information stored on. I can upload existing files, and I can create new files from scratch. I'll show you how to create a PowerPoint slide really quick. I'm not going to go through everything because we already have a really awesome video on using SkyDrive, and if you just look towards the bottom, there's a link for it popping up right now. But I'm just going to click on create a new presentation, and I'm just going to go ahead and create it, and this will open up a brand new PowerPoint in the web app. And looking here, you can select your theme. This works exactly the same as the installed PowerPoint. It just doesn't have all the exact same options. It's limited, but it's still really helpful and very cool. I can select my theme, I can change the color within that theme, and then it opens up my very first slide. And from here, I can go ahead and I can add a title, subtitle, additional slides, and everything exactly the same as the desktop software. Again, this is really cool because even though I'm making this slide completely online, once I save it to my SkyDrive account, it's automatically downloaded on my home computer or my laptop where I have the SkyDrive folder installed. So I can open this up on the actual PowerPoint program and get all the features even after I've created this online. And quickly built right into the web-based app is an option to where you can open this document up into the installed software right on the computer. Whenever you open an item on a computer from SkyDrive or you download one of the documents, you just have to log back in quick with your SkyDrive email address and password. This is just a security measure. Even though I've now opened up this PowerPoint on the actual software on the desktop, any changes I make and save are still automatically uploaded back to the SkyDrive account online. Similar to Google Drive, I can also share any documents I have on my SkyDrive by simply typing in someone's email, or I can send it to their Facebook or Twitter. I can give them the option to view it only or also edit it. The difference is if we're both editing the same document, there isn't a built-in chat or comment system like there is on Google Drive. But it is still really cool because we can use the web-based version to create any presentations. The last program like SkyDrive and Google I want to show you is called Dropbox. Now this, you install both an app on your mobile device, which I'll open up here, and you install a folder on your computer just like the other two. Now this here syncs up documents back and forth exactly the same. The difference is there's nothing to create content with Dropbox. But there is a really cool thing here called camera upload, where I can have pictures taken on my cell phone or tablet automatically uploaded to Dropbox and then automatically downloaded to my personal computer. This also works with pictures that are on my personal computer are automatically downloaded back to my tablet or cell phone if I want them to be. But here I'm going to quickly demonstrate the camera upload option. So I'm going to go ahead and close Dropbox here and just open up the camera on the tablet here. I'll just switch the camera to front view and you can see an awesome picture of the LRC ceiling. Once I snap the picture here, it's saved to the tablet, which goes into the Dropbox app automatically, uploaded to the Dropbox server, and then I'm going to open up the folder on my desktop, and you can see that the picture is automatically downloaded and it's here ready to use. So even if I went offline at this point, I would still have access to that picture. And now if I open up Dropbox on any of my mobile devices, even when the picture wasn't taken, I now have access to download that picture to that device as well. So I can transfer stuff back and forth from all my different devices. And along with that, if I open up the folder on my computer here and delete a photo, it's automatically removed from all of my mobile devices. So again, I can go to one place and I can update everything at the exact same time. Now let's look at 3 applications that I just think are really helpful to any student for their mobile device. First, we're going to look at Prezi. Now, Prezi is an online presentation software similar to PowerPoint for making presentations. If you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a link because you can set up a free account with your WITC email. So click on that link, check out the video, it's really cool. But now I'm going to go ahead and open up the Prezi viewer. Now what this does is allows you to show all the presentations you create or ones you can download that other people have created and show them directly from your tablet device. Once you've downloaded the presentation, you can hook up a projector and you can just go ahead and by clicking the arrows on the left and right hand sides of the screens, you can advance from one frame to the next and you can give your presentation. You also have the option to make changes. So you can go to the menu, which is a little box in the upper right hand corner, and you can make a presentation from scratch, or you can modify one that you've started on a computer. So you can make presentations, present them in a group full of people using the projector, all from your little mobile device. To make an effective presentation, you need to find reliable sources of information. So here are a couple apps you can actually use to access WITC's own databases. The first one is through Gale, and it's called Access My Library. You can download this from the iTunes market or from the Android market. Once you've installed it, you launch it, and then you just scroll down and you'll need to select which school you're accessing databases from. In this case, you'll click on Wisconsin, and then you'll need to scroll down to WITC. Now the city listed is Shell Lake for our location because that's where the administrative offices are. So you just scroll down to Shell Lake, select Wisconsin Technical College, and then yes, this is correct. And now you can either enter your student email address and get sent an access for it, or you can just click on password and you can enter the password to access the databases. This password you can get by logging into My WITC and looking at the white box on the bottom of the page. Once you've entered the password or your email, all you have to do is access resources. And now you have access to the databases that are paid subscriptions from WITC. The one on top, the general business file, is InfoTrack, and the bottom one, Opposing Viewpoints, is the same Opposing Viewpoints that's on our databases page. So you can go ahead and click on either one, and it'll log you in as a WITC student, and you have full access to that database right there on your mobile device. This works on tablets and cell phones, and it's really, really cool. So if you have 10 minutes between class, you can go ahead and start doing your research for your project. You can also access all of our EBSCO databases using the EBSCO Host app. You can download this from iTunes or from the Android market, and just click on the link below. I already have a pretty extensive video on how to set up and use the EBSCO app. Now there are tons of apps out there that can help you with both doing research and with reviews such as flashcard apps, and there's just way too many to show. So if you have any other questions or you want to hear about some of those, just stop into the LRC or the ETC. You can also jump onto the web and check out our training videos page, www.witc.edu/library/training videos.